What's up, everybody? More MMA talk with your boy Frank once again. Talk about that main event at UFC 228 that Darren Till and Tyron Woodley. Uh, that's the one right there. First, I want to talk about Tyron Woodley. A lot of people, including Dana White in the past, Dan Hardy, a lot of people have given him some unfair, just said some unfair things about him, about the way he fights, about what he does, but I want to say this. I think they're pandering more to the new fans, casual people who really just kind of watch for the knockout. But if somebody like me, when I was coming up, I watched Anderson Silva fight. I watched GSP. I watched like GSP Nick Diaz. I watched GSP take his striking to a whole new level and just dismantle him. Dismantle Diaz. Diaz is one of my favorite fighters. Period. I watched him. He didn't finish him. I mean, he had a lot of decision wins against a lot of guys. Hell, did he finish anybody? But Silva. I mean, he finished guys, yeah. But I mean, these guys systematically break you down, and that's the way they beat you. And I feel like there needs to be some respect on Woodley's name. Like, look how he fought Damian Maya with a torn labrum or whatever it was. Like, did he stop with 24, 25 takedowns? Seriously, he stopped all the takedowns. Yeah, he didn't get the finish. Look how he fought Wonder Boy. He broke Wonder Boy down to a science. The first one was a draw, sure, whatever. The second one, he beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like, dropped him when he had to drop him. Yeah, he didn't go for the kill as people are like they want to see, but he whooped him. I mean, literally, he came out of that fight unscathed. He was good. Like, if it wouldn't have been for injury, he probably could have fought again the next weekend. Like, come on now, like, this dude gets a lot of disrespect from some guys who have a real voice, not people like me, but people that have a real voice. Like, they say his fighting style changed. He's not flipping the switch anymore, this or that. But it's like, they're trying to say he's coasting by as champ, like he's not finishing guys, but he's looking at the matchup, he's breaking it down, and he's completing the job. He's beating them over 25 minutes. I don't know what they're seeing, but what I'm seeing is straight domination from a guy who has dominated everyone. Yeah, maybe it's not by knockout. I mean, not Rory, but he's breaking all these guys down, and But onto the fight, Till. As a fighter, I love to do a lot. Like, he's a great fighter. He's a beast, man. Like, the way his movement, everything he does, like, he's a killer. But Woodley, I'm not gonna say, oh, Woodley's a killer too, but Woodley breaks guys down. Like, he game plans for him. And you gotta listen to that guy talk. When he talked about how he was breaking down Robbie Lawler and breaking down Wonder Boy, how he broke him down, knew exactly what they're gonna do before they did it, and went in there and overcame the odds. Like, that's a real champion. Like, he handles himself like a champion, and he doesn't want to lose that belt. He's not fighting guys like, oh, I gotta keep this belt. He's fighting guys like, I know you can't take this belt, like, because I know exactly what you're gonna do. I'm game planning, and I'm ready. I'm ready for you. But, I mean, what's he got? Six out of his last 7 fights, including this one, are gonna be southpaw. Like, he's ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't got on my high horse a little bit, but I feel like he gets disrespected a lot by a lot of people, and I feel like it's unwarranted. But yeah, this fight, I feel like you've seen him fight. Darren Till, he hits hard. His movement is wonderful. Like, he's kind of like Conor McGregor-esque as far as like his movements in there, like how he knows his range very perfectly. And one thing I just saw, I saw it come up on a picture of like their sizes. Did you know that Woodley he's only down 0.5, like half an inch in reach? That's insane. I thought Darren Till was much longer than that, but I think Woodley's long to be 5'9". So the reach and the range, I feel like they both find it fast. The question for me is, because what I do see Woodley do a lot, he likes to keep that back against the cage. He likes to kind of float back there, so he has the whole, like he said, he has the whole octagon to get the takedown. I'm curious to see, because Darren Till walks guys down. He walks them down and he hits them, and he's really good with range and movement. So I'm curious to see what's gonna happen with Woodley. Like, what's he gonna do? What's gonna be the game plan? Because, to be honest, you can't really say, oh, his game plan is gonna be this, because you and I don't know. Like, you don't know what guy you're gonna get. Throws that right hand will put you to sleep. He can take. He's only had, I think someone said 5 or 6 takedowns in his whole UFC career. Something crazy like that. Like, he hasn't had any takedowns recently, but he doesn't need to. If he wants to, he can. I'm curious to see if he does go to the wrestling or what. And I think, bigger than anything, the gas tanks. If after round 1, it's kind of Darren Till walking him down, what happens in round 2? Because if you watch RDA Kobe Covington, RDA just walked him down. Or RDA just got walked down. And then the second, third round, it was gas. And then if Woodley does go to wrestling and he gets Darren Till on his back, what's next? And when Darren Till gets up, that's a big man. When he gets up, goes to that corner, comes up for that next round, what's he doing? Like, what's going to be going on? As far as prediction, I honestly don't have a prediction for this fight. I don't know what's going to happen. 2 of my favorite fighters right now. Darren Till hit so hard. Woodley's been hit. Nobody recently has hit him with nothing too crazy. But I'm just curious to see. But what I would like to happen, in a perfect world, is a draw and they fight again. Honestly, but I think the UFC would go crazy if he got into another very close fight. And mark my words, I didn't say this on my video about Henry Cejudo or Demetrius Johnson, but me and my friends talked about it, and I was like, UFC really doesn't want Demetrius Johnson as champion anymore. Watch if it's a close fight, they screw him. If this is a close fight, like kind of too close to call, and say Darren Till's 1-2, Woodley's 1-2 or something, but it's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5th is the winner. Like, it's kind of around in the middle. It was close, like 2 or 3 was close, or 1, nothing really happened, so they didn't know who to give it to. Then the action picked up and it went to decision, and you're thinking, okay, well, he didn't do enough to beat the champ, so Woodley retains. If Woodley loses that fight, once again, the UFC in control of the narrative, and he got screwed and it's frustrating to me. Like, he got hurt. It's like they did an interim belt, and I didn't say this earlier. They did an interim belt, a paper champion Kobe Covington. They gave him a belt based off this, and then I just didn't understand, like, why do an interim belt if your champion is hurt, but he's not out for, I can't remember what it's supposed to be, 12 straight months or something. If he's not out 12 months, why are you doing an interim belt? Like, what's the point? And I think, it's my own personal opinion, Woodley wanted the super fight. He wanted the GSP, GSP's gonna duck him until he dies. The Nates, the Knicks, he wanted a super fight. He wanted to get some money. I feel like the company, it's a business, they said, we're not giving you a super fight. Now, since you're pressing us, we're gonna do an interim belt so that you actually have to fight somebody next. And then, with Kobe Covington having to have nasal surgery or whatever, it's like, well, we ain't really lining up for you as far as the super fight, so how about we give you this young buck who ain't scared, who will come in here and bang, and he's not a decisionator. Like, he's not Dominic, or he's not Silva, or he's not you. I mean, he's gonna come in here and try to get you out of there. So we'll see if Woodley rises to the occasion as he always does, or we'll see if Till, rises to the occasion and becomes champ. It's gonna be a great fight. Y'all look out for that main event, UFC 228, Darren Till versus Tyron Woodley.